Professor Wergele's here. We just got done with the first section of the slides. Moving on to the code. Come back to Canvas. We're on lecture number 9. We're going to download the code here. Make sure you put it in a location that you will remember. So I have the class directory inside my documents folder. Inside the class directory, I have a lectures directory. And make a new one for this because I may put the slides and the code in here. So we're on lecture number 9, which is going to be JavaScript. And I'm going to save this JavaScript and DOM file right in that directory. I'm going to unzip it and make sure it's ready to open for brackets. Now, make sure you save all your previous files so you don't lose those edits. And then we're going to open up the new folder for JavaScript. So we're on lecture number 9, JavaScript. And you'll see I have 2 sections there. We're going to focus on the first directory called intro. Now let's open up number 1, demo.html. So I have a bunch of demos here. We're just going to look at the demo and see what JavaScript can do before we start programming this. So you'll see here I have the doc type, I have the HTML tag, the head, the meta, the title, so I have all the 5 required tags. And in this case, the JavaScript is actually going to be inside this onClick. Okay, so you'll see here I have a paragraph tag, I have a button. When I click the button, I'm going to grab the document, get element by ID, my image. So I'm going to grab the my image ID and then change the source. So JavaScript can change HTML attributes. You'll see over here on the right, look right here, I have a light bulb. I can turn the light on and off. How do I do that? There's actually 2 images there. So I click this button, you'll see I'm changing the source to bulb off. If I click this button, it's going to change the source to bulb on. So I have 2 images. Using JavaScript, I can change those images. They're in the same location. I'm just changing the source tag and then applying 2 different images on the page. So JavaScript can change HTML attributes. You'll see here I have an image tag. The default is bulb off. So I'm changing the source attribute of the image tag. Going to example number 2. I can also change the style of an HTML element. You'll see here if I refresh the page, I have a paragraph tag. It's the default font size for a paragraph tag based off of Chrome, so it's the browser's default. Here I'm going to click the button, and once I do, I'll grab the ID equal to demo. I'm going to change the style, but specifically the font size to 35 pixels. So once I click, you'll see the text now is very large. Refresh, goes back to the default. Click, text is large. Refresh, goes back to default. So I can change the style of HTML elements. I can also change the attributes. Let's look at demo number 3. Okay, demo number 3, you'll see I have HTML here. When I click the button, I'm going to grab the ID equal to demo. Here's ID equal to demo in the paragraph tag. I'm going to change the styles, make the display equal to none. So here's a HTML element. I click the button. I'm going to hide the HTML element. It's no longer there. If I refresh, it's there. Click it, disappears. So I can change attributes, change styles. I can hide elements. I can also, in demo number 4, you'll see here if I refresh, I'm going to show a hidden element. So you see here's display equal to none. I can click on the button and I can make things appear. Hello JavaScript. So I can change the content of HTML. I can change the attributes. I can change the style. I can hide things. I can show things. And that's why we call JavaScript the functionality of the web. Okay, it's going to be the behavior of the web page. I can change stuff dynamically. I can change attributes, change styles, and I'm going to have the behavior programmed for the web using JavaScript. Now we're going to get into the next directory, which is location.html, which is what the slide said to go into. We're going to look at location.html in the next video. Stick with Professor Wergele's, and we'll see you in the next video.